Welcome back to another Nubs Longplay. Today, and for the next couple of episodes, we're going to be looking at one of the all-time classics, The Legend of Zelda, released by Nintendo and developed more specifically by Nintendo's Research and Development Team 4, and it was released on August 22nd, 1987. This is one of those few games where its history in the industry and in video games in general was so important that everyone knows the exact day that the game was released, at least nationally in the United States. Let's go ahead and crack into the instruction manual. I'll be perfectly honest, full disclosure, my favorite two words on all of my episodes of stuff that I record. I did not buy this game originally when it came out. The first Legend of Zelda I played was likely this game, but the first one that I ever owned would have been A Link to the Past. So I don't actually have the instruction manual. We're going to be doing what we do with a lot of the games I've looked at for the Sega Master System, and go online and find an instruction manual that we can read. And let me be upfront about this. This book is very hard to read. When they did the font for this, they did it all in one color, black, and they put it over a color image that had some mountains in a background that had some very dark spots, and that text kind of bled into the dark spots, and you cannot read some of this text. So we'll try to do the best we can. Obviously, the game's still rolling, and it's giving you some idea of what the story is right there on that screen, but we'll go ahead and read what the instruction manual tells you. A long time ago, the world was in an age of chaos. In the midst of something, I think it says this chaos, in a little kingdom in the land of Hyrule, a legend was being handed down from generation to generation. The legend of the Triforce, in quotes. I don't know why it needed to be in quotes. Golden triangles possessing mystical powers. One day, an evil army attacked this peaceful little kingdom and stole the Triforce of Power. This army was led by Ganon, the powerful Prince of Darkness who sought to plunge the world into fear and darkness under his rule. Fearing his wicked rule, Zelda, the princess of this kingdom, split up the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 fragments and hid them throughout the realm to save the last remaining Triforce from the clutches of the evil Ganon. At the same time, she commanded her most trustworthy nursemaid, Impa, to secretly escape into the land and go find a man with enough courage to destroy the evil Ganon. Upon hearing this, Ganon grew angry, imprisoned the princess, and sent out a party in search of... I think it says Impa. It's another dark spot in the instruction manual. Still going with the story, though. Braving forests and mountains, Impa fled for her life from her pursuers. As she reached the very limit of her energy, she found herself surrounded by Ganon's evil henchmen. Cornered! What could she do? But wait! All was not lost. A young lad appeared. He skillfully drove off Ganon's henchmen and saved Impa from a fate worse than death. His name was Link. During his travels, he had come across Impa and Ganon's henchmen. Impa told Link the whole story of the princess, Zelda, and the evil Ganon. I thought I saw a comma there. Burning with a sense of justice, Link resolved to save Zelda. It's in another dark spot, but Ganon was a powerful opponent. He held the Triforce of Power, and so, in order to fight off Ganon, Link had to bring the scattered 8 fragments of the Triforce of Wisdom together to rebuild the mystical triangle. If he couldn't do this, there would be no chance Link could fight his way into Death Mountain, where Ganon lived. Can Link really destroy Ganon and save Princess Zelda? Only your skill can answer that question. Good luck. Use the Triforce wisely. It almost sounds like they're saying use the Force, but they added a couple extra words there. That's funny. So, interesting. They did some animated pictures in the instruction manual as well. If you've never seen it before, you should definitely see if you can look up like just a copy of the instruction manual in PDF online. Kind of disappointed we never got a cartoon series with this style of animation, because if you've ever seen the old Super Mario Brothers Super Show cartoon of Legend of Zelda. That has not aged well. I mean, the animation was fine for what it was, but the character was very much a voice actor wrapped up in the idioms of the 80s would probably be a good way to put it, because he loved saying, "Well, excuse me, princess." And it's like, you can only say that so many times before people just want to punch you in the face. So let's go ahead and get started. As soon as the game lets me start. There we go. Oh, that must be a save that I put on there, because that does sound like one name that I would have used, Long. The reason you have to do that is if you're not familiar with the original Legend of Zelda, if you use the name Link, you actually start the second playthrough of the game, which will make it a lot harder. Well, let's just go ahead and use my traditional name, Nub. And I think that's good. Register. And so it took me forever to figure this out, but the number beneath the name is an indication of how many times you've died playing the game. I really hope that doesn't happen a ton. That would be a bummer. In case it wasn't painfully obvious, another 2 words I love saying on this series. This is being played on my Retron 5. Unfortunately, my Nintendo's plural. I have 2 of them. Neither one of them ever seemed to want to play games correctly. Not to mention, I tried fiddling with the RF switch that I had for both of those systems. I didn't have an AV cable, and I just could not get it to work the way I wanted it to, so... Now, this is probably going to be a rough couple of episodes while I try to remember where some of the better items in the game are. Like I said, I didn't own this game originally when it came out on Nintendo. This is a game that I picked up as a purchase off of eBay about 10 years ago or so. No shame. I wanted a copy of it. I always wanted a copy of it. And of course, by the time I actually was earning an allowance and could save up the money to buy a copy of this game, I don't even think they were selling it in stores anymore. So it's I'm happy to have it in my collection, but yeah, one of those true gamers would have had it all along type mentality will not serve me here, because again, I didn't have it. Doesn't mean I never played it. I certainly had friends and family that had this game, and one of the cool things that I can relay about this game, as far as its original releases, I do remember, if not owning, at the very least reading the very first Nintendo Power. And the very first Nintendo Power, I'm getting tongue-tied here, had a full map of this game in it. So I do remember that very fondly. Did I get the first issue? No, I think I got issue 16. I don't remember the exact issue number, but I do remember the cover of it, which was, it had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on it. And if you were a kid in the 80s, late 80s at least, and you weren't a fan of the Ninja Turtles, you were ostracized and treated like you were a leper. There are plenty of kids who can talk fondly of Transformers and G.I. Joe and He-Man and a bunch of others. I'm going to die. Why won't you let me kill you? Die. Thank you. But, of course, my go-to cartoon, the one that I loved the most, was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's funny, because I liked Transformers when I was younger, but of course the toys were not very cheap, and I never actually had any. It's funny, I actually had a couple of old VHS tapes of episodes of the Transformers cartoon, but I never owned a single one of their toys. I had plenty of Ninja Turtles. I don't think I read the full set. I had everyone except for Raphael, who ended up becoming my favorite at one point in the course of the show. Of course. I can't even make it out of the first area. We need to find some heart containers fast. Continue. I don't believe this is going to be a precursor to how the rest of the series is going to go for the long play of this, but yeah, just fair warning, if I'm babbling while I'm playing, I'm probably not paying attention to what's happening. Now, one of the things that I always knew about this game and I always thought was kind of funny, but it's so much clearer when you're playing on a TV that's not trying to feed the signal over a crappy RF signal or some old AV cables. If you look at Link right now while I stop moving, he has lime green eyelids. I don't get that. And of course, the color changes when you get the rings that are scattered throughout the game. There's one that you can buy for 250 bucks, and another one that's like the last dungeon's item. They change his eye color again so that it matches whatever the tunic is. I don't know why they did that. That was a very weird choice. And I know they had a limited number of colors that they could use as part of the design of this game, but maybe just make the whole eye that brown color instead of trying to add extra life to the eyes, because I don't think this did what they intended for it to do. Getting plenty of cash. No secret, I'm going to be trying to get the blue ring as soon as possible so I can reduce the amount of times I'm going to die and have to start back over from the beginning screen. So, more money, good. Unfortunately, I do not know where all the secret dungeons are that have extra money. I have a vague recollection of a couple of locations, but even those are kind of hazy. I know I need some bombs, that's good. I want to say there is a cave down below on the cliffside that you can go into for a heart. I think what I may do in the next episode is I'll do a little studying beforehand and try to find some of those locations so I am not wandering aimlessly. Is it this screen? It's not this one. I think it's this one. I guess we'll find out real quick. That didn't do anything. How about you? That didn't do anything. How about you? Okay, I might be wrong. I might be right. I know there's a heart container in the upper right corner of this entire map. And I'm starting to think it's right here. Let's see if I'm right. Hey! I remembered one. If you're the kind of fool that takes the medicine here, you're an idiot. The heart containers are permanent. The life medicine, not permanent. And you can buy them. Don't do that. I always remembered when I was a kid, and this is probably what drove me to go back and buy a game that I could get in 1,000 different forms later on. Did I already go in here? Thought I did. Yeah, it was just a shop. Alright. Yada, yada, yada. I think part of the reason why I felt the need to go back and buy this game, despite the fact that you could get it on, you know, GameCube, and you could buy it off of one of Nintendo's eShops, and I think I even have a copy of it on Game Boy Advance. But part of the reason why I always wanted it was the mystique of owning the game. It was one of those games that as a kid, it felt special and different from all the other games. And no doubt this was partly due to the genius marketing of making the game cartridge a foil silver, or not silver, foil gold color rather. Adventure of Link, in fact, was the foil silver color. And of course, the one that I ended up getting, I think you could have gotten some with just the standard gray cartridge, but there was no way I was going to pay for a copy of the game if that was what it was going to look like. But part of the mystique was, of course, having that gold cartridge, and I think I paid more than I should have for the game, to be honest. But I still think it was worth every penny. I don't have any regrets owning a game that's, 33 years old, 34 years old. I don't think there's anything wrong with treasuring things from your childhood if they are meaningful, even if you never actually owned them when you were a kid. You always just kind of wanted them. realize talking like this makes it sound like I'm a 90-year-old man. I apologize if that's the case. I am 40, so I guess in the minds of some of the people watching this, yes, I am a 90-year-old man. I apologize. I hope at least I can relate some great stories from the time of the Great Depression. Although there is one sad fact that occurred to me the other day, which is some of my my nephews and my niece weren't even alive when the terrorists attacked the World Trade Center in the Pentagon on September 11th, 2001. I mean, I could remember that day very vividly, and they weren't even alive when it happened. So that's a stark reminder of just how much older I am than I like to imagine in my head. I like to think of myself as kind of a youthful individual, but, you know, time and experience are telling a different story. There is something in here, and I can't remember if it's that side or that side, but we don't need that right now. What we really need is, we need the room with the heart container that's here somewhere. It's up here, I think. This way. Somewhere. This may actually be a boss. Or not a boss, but a dungeon. If it is, we'll at least know where the dungeon is. Alright, I always lose, but we'll do... I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna go left! And I paid money. Yeah, jerk. So as I recall, the way to the room is right here. You might have to actually kill these first. P-hats, I think is what they're called. And of course, the only way you can damage them is when they stop moving, and the one that I could have damaged got trapped. This is one of those enemies when I was a kid I probably could not figure out for the life of me. Why can't I damage this guy? This is driving me insane. It turns out if you just were patient and waited for it to stop moving, you could hit it just fine. Come on. You know, credit where credit is due. They put the sound effect for the ocean in this game, and I don't know if that's necessarily something that developers back in 1987 would have thought was an important detail, especially if the ocean is like 10 pixels on the right side of the screen. Come on, guys, stop moving. I need you to stop. You're killing me. Would you stop moving? Thank you. Got him. Alright. Press up here. Or not. There it is. This is a dungeon we're not going in. It's not. It's money. A lot of money? Oh, thank you. I thought that was the heart piece. I know there's one here. I just gotta remember where. I got a bomb to get it. Woo. By the way, this episode's being recorded on October 8th of 2021. We've gone... I think this is actually where the heart is. No. Oh, but this is an important item. This will let you buy the medicine instead of having to take it in that trade. This episode's being recorded after I've started making some more liberal adjustments to my videos, adding text and pictures and just a little bit more general silliness to the episodes for Nub's collection. The long plays, I think, are going to be a little more straight-laced because they're games that I genuinely appreciate and love and want to play all the way through to completion, so it just doesn't feel appropriate to add all that extra silliness on there. I don't mind doing it when it's a game that I haven't played in a long time and I don't really have a ton of connection to, other than whatever random memories I can tie to it. I don't know if this is the cheapest candle I can get, but I do want the candle, so we'll take it. buttons and select the candle. Don't jump over my shots. I didn't say you could do that. Alright, I don't think it's under one of these guys, but we'll check anyway. And if it isn't, whoop, we'll come back. Uh-oh, I got caught in the loop. I think you can get out just by going to the left, right? You sure can. One of the other things you can always do if you get in a spot where you can't go to where you want to go is you can... I can go in here, right? Yep. Alright, I'll give you 10 bucks, whatever. Oh, you jerk. Should've known better. But anyway, if you ever get stuck in a situation where you can't get out... Okay. Did I hit triangle? No, that's definitely not it. I'll get this. I just gotta remember what the button combination is. Okay. I don't remember how you... forget it. There is a way, and I don't have the... well, I do have the instruction manual right in front of me. That you can pause the game and then save and exit. Let me see if I can find that in here. Instead of being a dingus and trying to get... pause, restart buttons. So it says it is select, and I'm not doing that right, I guess. Alright. Is it you go here and then hit select? No. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. I'm sure that's one of those things that someone's screaming at their television right now, or whatever they're watching this on their phone, saying, you gotta do this to do it! And I don't remember. Sorry. I'll have to demonstrate my prowess at the Legend of Zelda games in Link to the Past. This one's still gonna be a little rough. I remember one of these bushes having a room in it. And why did I miss? Oh, there we go. Hey, I like money. Give me a lot of it. Well, that's some. I am happy that the game does not take that money away from me if I die, because I'm probably going to die a lot. Yep, there we go. I can't blame the squishy Sega Master System D-pad on this one. Using the Retron's controller, the pack-in controller. They actually had two controllers, which was a nice touch, but the other one was a wireless one that had a weird shape, and it didn't have all the buttons, so I said, nope. You hear that and you go, wait, what do you mean all the buttons? Well, they designed the plug-in controller, not the wireless one, to mimic a Super Nintendo controller. And it puts all of the buttons on the face as opposed to... I think that's the one. Yep, that's the one. They put the buttons on the face instead of having them... Hey, cool. On the shoulders like a Super Nintendo controller would have had. Which is weird, and I didn't like it, so I said I'm not going to use this. And not to mention, I'm sitting right next to the Retron and the TV, so it's not like I need the extra distance afforded by a wireless controller. It is. Do I want to take this now? Yeah, let's take it now. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and go to the first dungeon and take that one on, and hopefully we'll make some progress. I don't know if there is one here. I thought there was. I guess we'll find out the hard way. Just burn a couple of bushes at a time, see if we can't get one of them to pop. There it is! I was right. Sweet! Oh! Look at that. I'm remembering things for reasons I don't even realize. Unfortunately, because I don't know enough of the heart locations in this game to say definitively where the room I would find any given heart container in would be, we won't be able to do the... what's the second sword? The white sword? We won't be able to get the white sword right now. We'll probably have to come back in the next episode, or maybe even the one of the future ones, to get what we need to get that second sword. We'll be fine with the wooden one. Which, by the way, wooden swords, not a great idea. I mean, if you're just trying to hurt someone's feelings, yeah, use a wooden sword. If you're actually trying to hurt them, like in real substantial wounding sense, use a bladed weapon with metal blades. Alright, we'll go this way. I think there is something in that area, but we're not worried about that. What we're worried about is finishing a dungeon. I'd like to be able to finish one per episode. Can't make any promises. I'll do the best I can. If you're looking for expert gameplay of Legend of Zelda, I am sure there are plenty of videos of guys who've beaten this game in an hour. In fact, I can confirm that is a thing because I've seen plenty of games done quick videos where they do, you know, the game alone or in relays, and those guys will just blow through this game in a couple of minutes. I mean, it's ridiculous. I won't be able to get out of the first dungeon in an hour. They'll beat the entire game in that time. Come on. There we go. And in the transition, I'm going to take a little water break here. Remember, kids, stay hydrated. These guys are not all that tough, but I remember in Ocarina of Time, these guys were vicious. In fact, Link to the Past, they were kind of vicious. You could knock them down, but the only way to kill them, I think you had to use a bomb. That's quite the glow-up from their original design here, where you could just kind of hit them from a distance and they didn't really pose much of a threat. I don't think this is the first one to have, the first dungeon, to have any hidden passages underneath the blocks, but we'll check. I also don't know if there are any hidden passages that you can bomb open. I think this one was pretty straightforward. But again, if anyone's watching this and they're going, "Ah, you idiot, how do you not know, blah, blah, blah," well, put it in the comments. I'll be sure to respond to it nicely and tell you in the game while I'm playing it here. I don't care. Here to have fun. And I can't guarantee that the fun is necessarily going to be fun for you to watch so much as fun for me to laugh at how bad I am at a game that came out when I was 6. I always thought of these things as little, like, chocolate kisses. Oh, look at that, there is one. Haha, I was wrong. And if you've ever played these games, you know you can actually hit that guy and then the fires will kind of shoot balls of whatever at you. Don't do that. That's dumb. Be smart. Come on. I'll grab this. And we're going to go up here. There's another key. I don't know if this is the first dungeon where you can get more keys than you need. But if there's a door we can avoid opening, I certainly would do that. I think this is where the dungeon item is, though, so we don't want to do that. Are these the ones that use boomerangs? They don't seem to be. Oh, I was wrong. They are. Yoink. Ouch! That was dumb. Come on, one of these. One of these gotta do it. Yeah. Oh, I thought this is where you got the boomerang. I am not remembering as well as I thought. I also thought it was strange that this game gives you a bow, but it never gives you arrows. It just makes you use a rupee every time you fire it. I mean, yeah, technically it's cutting out the middleman. You don't have to pick up or buy arrows. You can literally just pay for them as you use them, but come on, give me a pickup. You don't do that with bombs. I would have preferred you did that with bombs. Bombs actually get used way more than the bow does in this game. I guess if you're an expert player, like, oh, what are you talking about? The bow is the best weapon to use in this game because, you know, it kills these enemies so fast. And, well, I'm an old man and I don't remember all the enemies that it's better to use that against. Although, speaking of which, let's put it on. Oh, come on. Up. Oh, crap, that's right. You gotta buy the arrows before you can use them. Hey, there's the boomerang. I know I can use that one. Some wall masters. Pya pya pya. I don't think you actually have to kill these guys here. Which is good. Because I'll just use the key and go fight the spooky monster. Ooh. I used to know all the names of these guys. I don't remember if this is the Gleeok. Whoa! Ah, crap. Can I block these? I can't. Oh, I can. Maybe. Oh, I can. That makes things easier. Get out of here, kid. You're nothing. Let's see if I can't find the other 2 heart pieces so I can go get the white sword. It'd be nice. If I could remember where all the heart containers were. I guess it wouldn't break the immersion of this long play if I pulled up a map real quick and see if it has the heart piece locations. Right, there we go. There we go. That'll do what I want. Alright, we got what we need. I just gotta remember if I've already done the 2 that I'm looking at there. Ouch, ouch! I should stop looking at the map while I'm walking. Come here. Ooh, nice block. We gotta be getting close. Is this where one of the secret rooms are? Sure is. Is this a good one? No, it's not. Someone should tell that old man a bush is not a door. Alright, go down. Go down. Oh, I guess I did this one already. What do you know? I did it. Alright. So I got those 2. There's one. You gotta go all the way to the tippity top of this stretch here. Keep going up. And keep going up. And keep it going up. And turn! It's here. So I was right. There was one here. Look at that. I knew there was something here. I just didn't know what it was. There it is. Oh, no! No! Don't let the fairy get away. Yeah! get that heart. I probably didn't need it. I can't remember if you get health back when you take these or not. And that's it, I think. You can only get the 3, so I'll have to go to another dungeon and kill another boss. Come on. Get at it. Get at it. Get at it. Okay, close that. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. And I should probably stop looking at the computer and start looking at the game. I'll try to be a little more organized in future episodes. Come on, get out of here. Alright. So I'm remembering a dungeon that is down and left of here. That may or may not be the second one. It might be the 3rd level, in which case we'll try the 3rd level. And if I make it, great. If I don't, oh well. Come on, quit dancing. By the way, I'm happy that they addressed this issue very quickly in the sequel, not the sequel, but the 3rd game, Link to the Past. Stabbing everything instead of swinging a sword, which has a bladed edge. Not the best way to use said weapon. I mean, it'll work. Okay, I'll meet the old man at the grave. What he's telling you is where the magical sword is, the most powerful one. Which I don't think you can get until you have 12 hearts. I might be mistaken. And I think this is where I can turn in the letter. Yes, it is! So let's put the letter on so we can start buying potions from her. There we go. And we're just gonna skip that for now, because I really want the blue ring. Ouch! I don't think you have to keep using that. I think once you use it the one time, they'll always sell the potion. But I might be wrong. Cannot discount that possibility. Now, when we get to Link to the Past at some point in the future, and I probably will try to long play that one, I will be able to speak with far more familiarity of that game than I am with this one, because that is a game I bought with the Super Nintendo. That was one of 2 games that I got when I bought my Super Nintendo. That and Super Mario World, which was the pack-in game with the system at that time. I don't know if Link to the Past was ever a pack-in. It would not surprise me if it was. It seems like the kind of game you would want to market your system with. Just like Super Mario World was. Come here. Gotcha. I think you can kill those with the boomerang. But I might be wrong. Ouch! Oh, you jerk. Get out of here. Get. Yep. Look at that. Oh, okay. Stop it. Gotcha. Not this time, Hershey. The rather bizarrely named Dark Nuts. I like to think what they meant by that was zealots or fanatics, not genitals. But who knows, maybe they did. Maybe Miyamoto is a very filthy old man and he just hasn't been caught yet. Oh, look at that juke! Ooh, I didn't realize they threw him at you so early. Tough guys. Oh! Oh! Giving him the jukes! Oh, shoot. Forgot they could turn backwards like that. Not doing terrible against them. I remember when I was a kid, these guys used to drive me insane because I didn't realize that you had to damage them from the side. Because again, I was a very, very dumb baby. Oh, come on. Last one? Oh, no, you don't. He's smelling fear, he's smelling blood, and he's gonna eat me. And I have exactly one friend who knows what that reference is to. Oh, come on. Whoa, hey. Nope, nope. I wonder if the bombs work on these guys. I got a lot of them. Come on. Hey, they work on them. Cool. Do that again. I didn't kill him that time. But the room is significantly cleared of enemies. Okay, but not enough. Yeah. I hope this isn't an indicator of how this game's gonna go. I want to be able to beat 2 dungeons in this episode. I don't think that's asking too much. We had such a good run with Golvelius, which was clearly meant as a response to this game. I made it all the way through that one without dying. This game, I couldn't even get to the first dungeon without dying 2 times. Although, to be fair, I think the enemies are a little more predictable in this game than they were in Golvelius. Golvelius, they had some enemies that were super fast and not the most fair movement patterns, where you could only move in the 4 prime directions, up, down, left, and right, and the enemy could just kind of travel in whatever direction they felt like at all times, which sucked. Same thing here. You can only move in 4 directions, and there's some enemies, I think, like the bats, that can move in any direction. Oh, come on. Come on, you. And you can't stun them. Money. I like money. Give me money. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh. Gotcha. Don't you... You know what is the coolest looking and most impractical thing in the history of armor? Horns! Not only would they help catch a weapon that was kind of trying to hit you in the head and cause the weapon to hit you almost with 100% certainty, but the horns would more likely break off if you use them as a weapon than they would damage the enemy. I think that's why, no matter how much people like putting horns on Viking helmets, that wasn't really a thing. I think the earliest history of the use of Viking horns that they have on record was a Richard Wagner play, opera, whatever it was. Got a lot of bombs. I'm not using them. I should be using them. Ah, key! Uh-oh. No, no, I can still use this. That's good. I'm not worried about getting hit by those. They don't kill you, but I do want to stun enemy. There we go. Alright, I can kill the rest of them without worrying about the buzzy ball. Whatever they're called. Is it just me, or does it look like they have faces on them? Like a little skull face kind of in the middle of it? I don't know if that was intentional or just kind of a weird side effect of the design of the pixels on those. Oh, fake out. Come here. Okay, I didn't really want you. Get out of here. I know I said I wasn't going to put any weird text or pictures or anything on there. I might have to put some of these sound effects that I'm making. Nope, nope. Oh, come on! I want what's in that room. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be the compass. Did I already get the compass here? It's the easy way to find out. Yeah, I did. It's gonna be the map. Do you get items from these guys? If you do, this is worth the effort. If you don't, I shouldn't bother. Just skip the room. None of them are dropping anything. That should inform my decision to just keep moving. Alright, just keep going. If I don't have to kill him, don't kill him. Oh! Ooh! Dodged. I don't need to fight you. That would be the ultimate security system. Just have a couple of spiked blocks, and if anyone tries to touch the door while you're not home, they crush them and impale them at the same time. Which also sounds like the best monster truck name ever. Sunday, 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 come and see the Crusher Impaler! Kids under 12, see him for free! You know, as much as people like to joke about that voice and go to see, you know, the shows, probably kind of considered white trash now, I think I've only ever seen it one time, and my family was very white trash. I remember seeing a monster truck rally, I guess they're rallies, one time ever when I was a kid. And I was such a big fan, I don't think I ever saw it again. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, I don't want to fight you guys. I just want to go down here. I got the raft. That's good, because that means we can get, I think, the heart we need for the white sword. So if I die here again, we'll just take the rest of this episode to go get the white sword and the heart container that I need for it. Okay, pause. Put a bomb on. Blow these guys to hell. Yes! Get 2, 3, 4 more. I'm starting to use my monster truck voice again. Nope. Hey, stop it! Get him. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know if it's actually damaging them when it does that. I think it's just pushing them back and acting like they get damaged. I want to kill you. Thank you. I got my bombs back. And I'm gonna go up. I think I've already been up. And I don't want to bother with these guys, because then won't do anything to help me. And I can't do anything here except die. Got 2 keys, so I can go into both of the rooms here. And let's go up. Whoa, okay. You gotta push one, right? I gotta push one. See ya. Go left. Did you get the sword from that? No, I haven't. Now he's talking about the white sword, which I have not gotten yet, because I don't have enough hearts. Give me time, old man, I'll get it. Instead of being made out of wood, it's made out of, salt. It's a salt sword. It's really good at killing slugs. I'm gonna take a water break while he's talking. Thank you, that was almost perfectly timed. Wow, that was a waste of my time. I'm going to find out later that there was an item room that I missed, because I should have bombed the wall. And I will cry and cry and cry and never think about it again. Go! Did I even get a key to replace what I used to get up there? No! The unfortunately shaped Manji level. Remember, this was supposed to be meant as a Hindu symbol of peace, not a swastika. And I don't remember if you can bomb the wall here or if you have to go a different path. I'll find out right now. You can bomb the wall. Do I want to bomb the wall? I have a half a hit point. Let's check out the other rooms. And if we gotta come back, we gotta come back. More of my buddies. The numbers aren't in your favor this time, are they, guys? I mean, technically, yeah, it is 3-1, but okay! This is what I get for talking. That little pitter-patter sound is my feet. When I die, I get antsy. I think it's a natural reaction to dying in real life. Yeah. Oh! Oh, come on. Gotcha. This is an example of one of the games where no matter how much you would think having a controller with turbo functionality on it would help you, in fact, it would not do anything of that sort. The buttons for the Nintendo games, for the most part, didn't really do anything any faster than a turbo controller would, and if they did, usually it involved a projectile of some kind, of which you could only have maybe 3 at most on screen at a time, and in the time it would take for them to leave the screen, you would be vulnerable in a way if you were just pressing it at regular hand speed. You would get done just as quickly, or very safely. And this game is no exception. Having a turbo controller would not help you. See, I want to get them on this side over here. Jerks. Hey! Hey! This is what I want. Is the safety of the block. Nope. Come on. Get out of there. Get... No! I want to fight the boss. Thank you. Come here. No, come here. Yeah. How's that feel? Hey. Oh. Gotcha. Hey, thank you. I'll take that. A little extra padding for the boss fight, which I do not remember which one it is. Is this the Dongo? I didn't see the message telling me that the boss dislikes smoke, which was the Triceratops? I don't know if this is the one where it's like the... I think it's the Mandragora, the weird, like, four-mouthed monster. It is the four-mouthed monster. I think the best way to do this is to bomb him. One hit! Oh, I am the best. Thank you. I'll take a water break. All right, we're at 57 minutes for this episode. I think we're going to try to not waste my bombs because I hit the wrong button. We're going to try to get to the white sword to finish this episode. And also grab that extra heart. And I really need to focus on getting a ring, because that ring is the best. And that's one of those items, and I think plenty of kids who didn't have any guide for what to do in this game had the same response I did when they got the blue ring, which is, this item is so expensive, it's gotta be good. You get it, and it turns you blue, and you have no idea what that actually did to help you, and you thought it was a giant waste of money. The first ever cosmetic troll in the history of video games, and little did me, or probably all the fictitious kids I'm inventing right now, realize, in fact, it halves the damage you take. And that is very valuable. Block, or not. And I would certainly love to get one more cash money room. Got the ferry! I thought there was a cash room there. Well, I'll try again. Is it there? No. Maybe one of these bushes. Here! I don't know if you actually have to hit all of the bush, or you could just kind of clip it, or miss completely because the D-pad's not responding. This is definitely not the best D-pad ever made, Retron. I'm happy that the quality of your console so far has been of the highest caliber, but the D-pad on your, I think it was called the Scout controller? Ranger, whatever this was called. Not the best, gotta be honest. And if you're a Retron representative and you're watching this video right now, hi, I love your products. They're the best. Thank you for continuing to support me with free things because of my nice words about your game systems and controllers. Wink. Hyperkin, it's the best. TM. They're never gonna watch this. Block. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here, jerk. I want money. I want money. Give money. Give me money. Money me. Give money me liking a lot now. That is another It's Always Sunny reference. I think if you've been watching any of my episodes of the long plays or the collection, it's the second one I've worked in there, because that is my favorite show, maybe ever. Certainly of the last 15 years. Did I just go the wrong way? I think I did. Gotta go down, because we want the heart that I can get first. And the heart is this way. Gotcha. Right out of here. Right over here. Somewhere. Gotcha. Ooh! That was some clip garbage. I did not hit him with that sword. I was just kind of in the vicinity of his body. I swung my weapon and he said, oh no, I don't want none of that. Forget it. You can take the money. I don't remember if this is the boss or if this is the... There it is. Alright. So that... Yes, thank you. I think for 1 hour of gameplay we have made great progress. Especially for a game I kind of remember everything about. Kind of. And by kind of and everything, I mean vaguely, and no, I don't remember everything. Yeah, I like that guy. Pop, pop. Take the money. Whoop! Alright, let's go this way, and then up here. And is it right here? I don't think this is it. No. It's to the left. It is to the left. And then we want to go up. And up and up and up. I think this is where it is. I might be wrong. This is something. I don't know if it's a dungeon or what I was looking for. It's definitely not what I was looking for. So... oh, here it is. Duh. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I got it. Oh, block, block. Get out of here with your garbage. Got it. And we got the white sword. Master using it, and you can have this. What is the it there? The sword, master using your health. I mean, I know they only had room for so many characters on the screen, but that was a little bit too nebulous for my taste. Alright, so, I don't remember how to save without dying. I think what we'll have to do here is we'll have to just go ahead and keel over and die somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter where, just stand still and let him hit me. But I think that's going to do it for episode 1 of our Legend of Zelda Longplay. We made some good progress. We also saw that I die very easily, because this game was no joke. Unless, of course, you're an expert at the game, and then if you die at all, you get very upset because you think you're, you know, the greatest player in the history of the humanity. I am wasting time waiting for this character to die so I can get to the save screen. It's almost done. Oh, what? Come on! I wasn't even moving! There we go. And I'm dead. Oh, no! We'll figure out how to save before I start the next episode. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. That'll do it. Look at this. I've died 3 times more than the previous character, and he already had the blue ring. That's not a good sign of things to come. Thanks, everyone, for watching this episode of Nub's Long Play for The Legend of Zelda. I do appreciate everyone watching, and I will see you next time.